Good evening, everyone. My name is Nahzatul Fatma, and today we will discuss the challenges faced by young graduates who will living their own and will decide which is the biggest. We will cover four key areas, which are financial issues, life skill challenges, work-life balance, and mental health challenges.
My name is Kiat. You can call me Jay. First, I would like to talk about the financial challenges. In my perspective, financial problem is one of the biggest challenges for young graduates. Most fresh graduates receive low salary, but they already need to pay for rent, food, transportation, and other commitments. Some graduates also do not know how to manage their money wisely. They may overspend on unnecessary items like luxury items, and later they face financial struggle. Besides that, the cost of living is very high, especially in the big city such as Kuala Lumpur and Johor Bahru. Because of this, many young graduates feel pressure. So, Nisa, since you are going to talk about life skill, would you say that struggling with money make it harder to manage our everyday lives?
Yes, I completely agree with your point, Z, because financial management is actually part of life skill as well. From my point, I would like to discuss life skill challenges. Many graduates are academically smart, but they are not fully prepared for independent living after university. For example, some graduates do not know how to cook, manage time properly, communicate effectively, or balance their responsibilities. When living alone, they need to handle everything by themselves, including house chores, work responsibilities, and personal matters. Because of this, many young graduates become overwhelmed and stressed. I also watched a video related to life skill. The video mentioned communication skills, money management, discipline, and digital skills as important skill for young people. I strongly agree with the video because this skill help graduate become more independent, responsible, and prepared for your life. Farhana, do you think poor life skill can affect someone's work-life balance?
Yes, definitely. I agree with Nisa because if someone cannot properly manage their time, it can become their work-life balance can become unhealthy. For my point, I would like to talk about work-life balance challenges. Many young graduates focus too much on their work because they want to succeed in their careers. However, this can make them feel tired and stressed. After work, they still need to clean their house, do laundry, cook, and manage their personal responsibilities. Sometimes they do not have time to rest or time for themselves. If this continues for a long time, it can affect their physical and mental health. Jay, do you think financial problems are one of the reasons why graduates work too much?
Absolutely, Farhana. Some graduates take overtime or take the extra job because they need more money to survive, especially with the high cost of living.
That's true. In my opinion, mental health challenges are one of the biggest issues faced by young graduates who live independently. When graduates struggle with financial issues, lack of life skills, and poor work-life balance, it can solely affect their emotions and mental well-being. Besides, they may feel anxious about money, overwhelmed with responsibilities, and may exhausted trying to manage everything alone. Besides that, many graduates move far away from their families for work, and without emotional support from their family or friends, they may feel lonely and isolated. Over time, this will pressure and may reduce their confidence, productivity, and motivations. Therefore, mental health is an important issue because it does not only affect a graduate's personal life but also their work performance and overall quality of life. So, Nisa, do you think media social also affect the mental health of youth graduates?
Yes, I think social media can affect mental health too. Sometimes graduates compare their life with others on social media. When they see others being successful, they may feel insecure and pressure.
Indeed, social media can make them feel like they are not successful enough, even though everyone has a different life journeys.
But at the same time, the social media also can help people to learn the useful skill and find support communities.
Yes, you guys hit the nail on the head. It depends on how people use social media.
For me, financial challenges remain a top concern. Without enough money of basic need to like the shelter and food, the other challenges are impossible to handle.
I understand your point, but I think life skill challenges are equally important because without proper skill, graduates cannot manage their life effectively.
In my opinion, work-life balance is also serious because many young graduates became exhausted from trying to handle everything alone. I respect all of you guys, opinion of you guys, but I still believe mental health is the biggest challenge because all the other problems can affect someone emotionally and mentally.
I see your point, Nat, but you think about it, what causes that mental stress in first place? It is about the pressure of not having enough money to buy food or pay the rental. If graduate is financially stable, actually a lot of mental burden will go away.
That is true, Jay, but let me ask you this. What if a graduate actually earns a good salary, but they just spend it all on unnecessary things? Doesn't that mean lacking life skills like self-discipline and budgeting is the actual problem?
I'm on the same page with Nisa regarding that sometimes bad spending habit can be good income, which then causes them to overwork to pay the debts. I want to add Nisa's point, especially for early computer science graduates. Our starting salary is usually around 3,000. That is quite a decent amount. Doesn't that mean the real issue is how we handle the mental pressure of childhood, of adulthood, rather than just a lack of money?
Valid point. True. A 3,000 ringgit starting a good salary on paper, they may look good, but after deducting the PTPTN, EPF, rental, transportation, and other commitments, there are barely anything left. This sudden shock of heavy financial bills exactly what trigger the mental stress that's not mentioned.
That makes sense, Jay. I also mentioned earlier that some graduate overwork just because they want the more income. So a poor work-life balance is often just a result of financial struggle.
I agree with Farhana. Even for life skills, if you have enough money, you can afford to buy food, to buy healthy food instead of cooking, or pay for services to save time. But if you're broke, lacking life skills make everything much harder.
I guess you guys are right. While mental health is the final result, financial problems are usually the root cause of anxiety and stress. I can agree that financial challenges are the primary issues here.
Precisely, once our financial base is stable and secure, it is much easier to develop life skills, manage our working hours, and protect our mental health.
Without a doubt, Jay. So basically, financial management is the most important life skills we need to survive in the real world.
I agree. If we budget our money well from the start, we won't be forced to work overtime
naturally improve our work-life balance.
Exactly. Financial security gives us a peace of mind. Once we know our basic needs are covered, we have less anxiety, which is the best way to protect our mental health.
To conclude, young graduates face many challenges when living independently, including financial problems, life skill challenges, and mental health issues. Although all these challenges are connected, we have reached a consensus that financial instability is the primary challenges because this is the root cause that may impact every other aspect when living independently. So thank you to our group members for this productive discussion. We hope today's session has offered meaningful insight into the realities faced by young graduates today.